What's going on, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to Valhalla. Cyberpunk Parts Interaction. We gotta make $8,000. We got $7,400. I don't need to buy anything to distract Jill, so I think we should make 600 bucks. I love going into a shift where it's like, yeah, no, I should be able to make this amount, right? Right? Anyway, who's that lone? A very good friend. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. What's going on in the augmented eye? Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient. Oh, sorry, that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy from importers. We won't let the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Joe, so we decided to not steal all the city funds? Good. I was gonna say, I was like, okay, that's not terrible. I mean, still Quincy's, you know, Quincy, but... Is Kirimiki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilum becoming so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. Most of the Kirimiki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilum people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard, I love how I gave it like a little 10-year-old girl's voice, and it's like dude who's 55. Richard Cho told the augmented eye during a fan gathering. Oh great, and now I get a 6-year-old. I'm with Richard, added Nacho 6. I may be a dog. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. Whoa! She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what their life's about anyway. Nacho? Dog? Don't tell me. I picked up on it. Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but the terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilum across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear as most of the Lilum can't remember exactly what they had heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilum could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilum from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even amongst our own Lilum, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. For spoopy, Jill, or a bluff. Is there anything new here? I don't remember playing this. I would say I don't remember reading this. Monster girlfriend Shirari can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating mini games, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the GOAT? Dunno. Do you like the GOAT girl? Heh, I'm gonna marry a goat. It's an alright game, 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equal bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies, fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. This thread is closed. Sounds fun. Jill, that's for nerds. Yeah, no, we talked about this one. This is the camo guns. Okay. Alrighty, let's move on to the next day at work. Friday, December 23rd. It's a big day for me because I need to make $600 today. Boy, if I had to go into work with the idea that I needed to make $600, I would just crawl into a hole. I mean, the most that I have ever made bartending was... I made my rent in one day once. Like, I made a little over $900 one day. That is the closest that I've ever gotten to like making an extreme amount of money. And it was only because of the fact that the NCAA tournament was going on. I had the entire morning by myself. And then when the night came around, I was needed for so long that by that point, I was still pulling in money, and I had my money from the morning by itself. And then what we ended up pooling together, when we split it, it was just like, holy shit, there's $900. I kid you not, I made $900 in one day. But that is such an outlier that I can't think of a day that has come anywhere near as close. Good evening. Hey. How are you feeling? A little more soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm so sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Yeah, it's so weird. I keep forgetting where we're picking up with Jill, because I've been away from this for a little bit, but now it's coming back and I'm like, ooh, right. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having, and it's fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know. You hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you'd want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Yes, I'll be going on break as soon as possible. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Alrighty, I'm just gonna keep the music the way it is. Time to mix drinks and change lives, bitches! It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something, John? Did I? Welcome to Baja. Oh, it's you guys. Uh-oh. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. I fucking knew it. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I want to see the place, I want to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Huh? Oh, it's you, Dana! Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? I don't know that song that well. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safer bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manless stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. You could go for both, I think. Bam! There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One plain or dry. Give him 2 karma tree. Why not? He wants to drink up. Age it. Mix it. Stop it. Serve it. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sarah afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can the boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. What with the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? A box of balls or a box of boxes? A box of balls or a box of boxes? Are the boxes of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Oh, that's expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. I just love how no one is like paying attention to each other. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow, you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Roostenstross had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil, a piece of cheesecake. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not the one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet than those safe-our bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know. Her smile was so cute too. So it's better than that we have a vet for that we vet for a vet. Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, I forgot you knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great. Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyway. But anyways, by the way, just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. She can't take a break now. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed a chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Joe. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Doesn't Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. I was gonna say, can I share? No. Okay, so then what they want is a big here, then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just mix it. Bang. Beer for Betty. I can make it big for the heck of it. You should make it big. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Yeah, cheers. Hey, Joe, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, everything's a Dogtown. Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest things. And this girl was on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit, poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? Just as if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? Funny like a clown? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute, and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she's actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. Sorry. She doesn't have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insisted you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Yes, but also, why not? Okay, bad example. Yes, may I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilum, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. No. That's not what's happening, but sure, you can say that. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things, which is why I'm thinking, like, her. She should. I'm probably pointing the right way. It's all about her. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Oh, which, Betty, you're definitely underestimating because you're completely ignoring the fact that, like, you two could probably be a better fit. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess it's a possibility, too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. Well, there's the answer. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough lore for a night. Refrain from using "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof. Please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. One bloom light, one fringe weaver. Can do that. Booty boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Age it. Put it on the rocks. Mix it up. Stop it. Slot 2. Fringe weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm gonna give her the hookup. Fuck it. We'll give her a big one. She's gonna be fucking loaded. Whatever. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting. So the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? The answer to that is clearly yes, that's why I'm drinking. In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. I wouldn't agree with that. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap that this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Yeah! Hey. I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd all start all kinds of movements to see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad, and not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous, extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the oh, I just kicked over about 6 beer bottles. If you want to know how many beers I've drank tonight, there's your answer. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way. You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on your past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Fair toy company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debt. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. At least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. We get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another. Had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. I can't wait until they both end up together. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Although, to be fair, I think Betty was pretty clear about being a lesbian. Alright. So you can cancel that one, unless somehow Jill ends up with her. Wouldn't that be a weird combination? Ugh, Jill, don't do it. It ain't worth it. I don't think that's a relationship worth fighting for. Alrighty. Not load. Save, damn it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Bang. No dogs in sight. Alrighty, let's change this up a little bit. Okay. Let's start somewhere in the middle. Let's pick all these, and then let's go to like 9. Perfect. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Another bad date, right? Oh no! Wait! Never mind. I forgot. Never mind. No, this isn't a dating thing. This is a family thing. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might really like classy drinks, but what she really likes is a bad touch, baby. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks, mix it up, bang, that bad touch, hey. And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? Well, it has alcohol, and I'm in a bar, so... Good enough, I guess. I got you to speak, that's all I wanted. What, you're gonna jinx me or something? No, but you being down and silent is uncanny. You're making it sound like I'm some sort of windbag. You know what I mean. Yeah, I do. Thanks. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Joe, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like you're like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one who separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh, you reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh, no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus, even though she'd probably be glad to sell her rest just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, god damn it, I need to move these. These need to move now. They're too close to my foot. That's the problem. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about her kids and growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have any of those, all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit on me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I'm pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they turned out pretty damn well. Wow. Was not expecting a specific thing like that. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. She's angry. Damn. I don't know what to say. Now, I wouldn't either. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? Alcohol? He just did. Also, being a wall helps. Eh? You're a wall. I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. What, Jill definitely, like, I know she said it before, but she really has a thing for Alma. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad. What? I was like, what? I was like, huh? Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs, Jean, was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than the blessing. Back problems. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sister still looked quite young, but when menopause hit, his mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Joe? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana thing? The situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? To be fair, I've been so... I can't even say hit or miss. It's been mostly misses. I've been so missed with women that I'm like... Yeah, no, I feel that from the opposite side. What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? Kinda, yeah. I'm pretty sure. You said before that you pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah, Alma wouldn't do that. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, it's true though. Am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Cold with alcohol. Not remembering my drinks that well. It's been a minute. I think a cobalt velvet would work. No, but it's burning. I don't like that. The burning is what kills it a little bit. Not classic, but a classy. Yeah, a Brandtini wouldn't be on the rocks anyway. A Mercury Blast might work. I might go with a Mercury Blast. Oh no, but they're all burning. You know what? The thing that she asked for was cold with alcohol. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the Cobalt Velvet. Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rocks, mix, bang, bang. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right. I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joe, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like the legs for the most part. Legs is a very good answer. The leg of a chicken is very good. Just cutting into the white meat of the chicken breast is, like, to me, my favorite. Like, if you're talking about the whole chicken, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love, like, if I'm just picking up fried chicken, I would say, okay, if you're baking the chicken, or you're cooking it, however, the chicken breast is the best part. If you're frying it, the wings and the legs are the best part. I say if it's not fried, I'd say breast, legs, and I guess wing. If it's fried, I would say leg, wings, breast. Really? I like breast better. Oh, Mom, the guy you've been waiting for. And breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Just, no. But, like, you get, like, all that. Like, it is, like, a nice, clean slice of that juicy, white, like, chicken meat. It's so good there. Like, don't get me wrong. The legs do have a nice texture to it. Yes. And usually you can eat a leg just like you just take the stick part of it, bam, you can eat the leg. But you cut into a chicken and with the breast with like just a little sliver of that like skin right on it, it's like it's perfect. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. This is very true. You silly girls. Boss? Yeah, talking about breasts and legs. Everyone knows the best part are the wings. If it's fried, yes. Boss, what's that? Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Okay. Yes. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Oh, because... thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Oh, Mom. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. Would it be cooked otherwise? Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Let's eat some chicken wings. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed-up order and that's why she left them here. It's not necessarily to be like mild's bad. I prefer it a lot. Well, not a lot hotter. A little hotter than that. Baseline hot, I'm like, I can work with that. Usually I'll go like a little hotter than that. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Joe, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough, though. Jill is the girl I've always wanted. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. I mean, yeah, I can do that, but don't, like some ambition a little bit? That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? You know, I always thought in my head, like, well, not in my head, but just kind of like, I always picture, like, because somebody asked me, like, what's my ideal girl? And I'm like, I honestly don't know, because, like, there are things that I'm attracted to. Like, I'm attracted to height, legs, like, the longer a leg to me, the better. But, like, that has never been, like, an end-all, be-all. Like, there's plenty of girls that I can think of that I've met who are tall and nice legs, and I just did not like them as a person. So the physical isn't everything. And there are plenty of people who are like small, way smaller, who I've like ended up liking and like dating and hanging out with. So it's like the end all be all isn't like height or anything like that. It's like you get to know someone, and then like people can have cuter features or like cute things about them that aren't just like what your physical dream person is. You know what I mean? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. Score 1, score 2. Although I am thinking about tattoos. What about you? I like them well dressed. Well, never mind. I'm out the window for Alma then. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure enough to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you give me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Something to get rid of the spiciness, I guess. Okay, so obviously you stay away from a spicy. Maybe something sweet, will help. And possibly sobering? I don't know if the sugar rush is the right thing. I kind of like a blue fairy. I think the blue fairy might be the way to go. You know what, actually, we'll go with the moon blast. Sweet, girly, happy, and it has some alcohol on it, and it's on the rocks. I think she'll be happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Blend it up. Wait a second. Wait for it. There it is. Here. It helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? Alma knows. You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Well, you got denied, Jill. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yes, she does. Yeah, I guess. There is no guess. You know you like her. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I started hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Okay, then. Enough tangents. Why don't you tell me what you're feeling, why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. Too bad, she's thinking a lot about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here, come on. What? What are you... Oh, what? That is so weird to see. And she looks like... It's weird. She looks so much more defined than anybody else. Alright then. Now, I'm the bartender and you're the client. Also, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then. I move this here. What just happened? What was that? Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. The fuck was that? Well, what just happened? Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never managed to make much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, it started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me with a lot of my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh. We started going out. I met all of her family, even, and you want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There is no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. She can drink on the job? Oh, to be fair, I guess our dog was on the job and we still served him alcohol. Right. What? What? What the fuck? We gotta get Jill a little loaded here for this one. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up with Sugar Rush. You can. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. No. See. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what ends up happening whenever I end up training girls who are servers or bartenders. I will always tell them that they will have an advantage that I don't. And it's true. When you're attractive, the way that you conduct yourself, the way that you appear, does have an effect on guests most times. Or not most times, sometimes. And sometimes that can get you bigger tips. If a guy really just wants to talk to a pretty girl, that dude is gonna tip the shit out of that girl way more than I am ever going to get a tip. It's always going to happen. Now, that said, I can still end up making more money than her if I outwork her. So if you are able to combine your ability to work with that charm and your look, your potential can go through the fucking roof. It can. It really can. And that's the thing, is that, like, I think Jill's looking a little too short-sighted here. Jill is someone who just lacks confidence. Because Jill has everything else. Everything else is there. Super fucking smart, can be witty on the bat, and she's an attractive girl. Jill is fucking cute. But that can go away if you don't have confidence and don't believe in what you're able to do. And if she just thinks that by, like, alone, just almost look is enough to surpass her as a bartender, that kind of proves it right there, but she just doesn't have the confidence. And if she were more confident, she wouldn't believe that whatsoever. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, Ben. This is very true. Besides, my boots can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I got an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization, like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house, and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about this after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true, she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me when she was sick? That she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost her sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you give me a big beer here? You're coming right up. Big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? I got you on this one. You're good. We're gonna get her a big beer because she needs one. I also love that Jill understanding the duties of a bartender is just being direct right now. Just saying, give me a big thing. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the b.t.c issued a liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Wait! Really? Ooh. Hey Joe, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up. That was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. That's not a huge jump. All that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Nor would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. It's way better than hearing girlfriend or anything like that, honestly. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah? It's just... I just wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the best, the most expressive person, that I'm not one to sprout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. If that means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. It's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all of this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk, at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. Did it? It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Boss? Cherish titty hacker, she's a good friend. Fall service bonus. Hey, look, we got over $8,000. Oh boy, I can't wait to find out how much I have to make for the next week and see how fucked I am. Oh boy. Drinks total, commission, and all that was perfect. We're good. Your account was charged $8,000. I'm broke again. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and she'll focus at work with no problem. Have a nice day. Jill, bill paid. 4. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Shut up, 4. Nobody asked you. Alrighty. So, Mega Christmas is in 2 days, so that should be fun. We'll pick up with Jill the next time on Valhalla, Cyberpunk Parts and Nerd Action. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and leave a like on the video if you've liked this wild and crazy episode of Valhalla. Thank you again so much. Goodbye. Good night.